Narito na ang Oras ng Ligaya with Tita Josie, Sundays, 6 p.m. on PHLV Radio. And now, your host, Tita Josie.
Everyone, good evening. Ako, July 5th na. Ang bilis-bilis ng ating araw, ng ating oras. Kaya lang, lagi lang tayong nasa ating tahanan. Pero ngayong Sunday and every Sunday, 6 to 7 p.m., ito po ang inyong Oras ng Ligaya dito sa PHLV Radio. Ako ang inyong host, si Josie Harrison. Kasama ko po si Gilbert Glorioso.
Hi, good evening.
At kasama ko rin po ang may-ari ng PHLV Radio. Ang CEO natin ay walang iba kundi si Johan Saison. Ito pong ating programa ay isang oras. Meron po tayong bisita ngayong gabi. Siya po ay walang iba kundi si Dr. Fontillas. Mamaya ko po siya i-introduce sa inyo. Ang ating show ay live streaming all over the world. Basta po may internet, pwede silang manood ng streaming, live streaming. Makikita nila tayo ang PHLV Radio. At ganoon din po ang ating show ngayong gabi. Meron tayong joke portion. Meron tayong group prayer. Do not forget, every Sunday, ang mga ibang tao ay hindi nakakapagsimba. Kaya ay offering at 6:30 dito sa ating programa, meron tayong sariling group prayer. At tandaan ninyo, ipalitan ninyo sa inyong mga kaibigan, mga kamag-anak, na tayo po ay mayroon ng Oras ng Ligaya dito sa ating sariling Radyo Pilipino, PHLV Radio. At pwede rin po kayong tumawag sa 702-613-6433. Mag-iwan po kayo ng message at mababasa namin ang inyong message. Maririnig niyo mga kamag-anak ang mga messages nyo at mababasa din namin kung ang binabati nyo ay si Dr. Rico or ako or si Gilbert. Gilbert, bago tayo mag-umpisa, please share with them all the links that PHLV Radio has so that all our listeners can really listen and watch us. Kasi sa Facebook, pwede nyo po kaming makita. Go ahead.
Correct. All right. So, yes, you could reach us on phlvradio.com, of course, our website. And, of course, here on Facebook Live, also on Amazon Fire TV. So, if you don't have the app yet, you can download it. Just type in the search bar PH for Philippines, LV for Las Vegas Radio, and you will find us there. Also, on Android and Apple devices, okay, just go to your App Store or Google Play and type in PH Philippines LV for Las Vegas Radio. So now if you missed our segment, okay, after the show, okay, and you watched the middle part of it, you can always find it at Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and of course, Amazon Fire TV. And of course, here on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Don't forget that we also have the Amazon Alexa app too. So you just, if you have an Alexa device, just say, Alexa, play PHLV Radio. And yes, you can hear us too there.
Yeah. Kaya hindi nila tayo ma-miss. Kung sakaling ma-miss ninyo ang aming live show ngayon, huwag kayong mag-alala kasi lahat ng show dito ay nasa archive. We archive all our shows. Kaya pwede nyong balikan, pwede nyong pakinggan from the start to the ending natin. Kaya bago tayo magsimula, gusto ko sanang lahat kayo ay magsaya, magkalma. Magpaparinig kami sa inyo ng isang awitin. Ang awiting Kay Layo Pa ng Umaga ni Ray Valera. dyan ni Angie Tison at ni Angie Credo, all the way from the Philippines. Sila ang humiling ng kantang yan. Kaya I promise you that I will play it. Okay? Sana ay nagustuhan ninyo. So, say something on Facebook para alam kong napakinggan nyo yan. Okay? At ngayon po, I am ready to interview Dr. Rico Fontillas. Has been a friend of mine for my goodness, let's say 30 years and more. And Dr. Fontillas is actually not staying in Vegas kasi nagpunta lang sila dito, dumalaw, inabutan ng virus. Kaya they have been here. It's not funny, pero talagang gusto na nilang bumalik sa atin sa Pilipinas dahil maganda talaga ang tahanan nila sa Palawan. Kaya with my pleasure, I want to invite Dr. Fontillas again to please share what your product is to all the vegans before you go. Go ahead, Dr. Fontillas.
Ay, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Maraming salamat kay Tita Josie and Gilbert. Maraming salamat. If you're looking at me sa Facebook, you'll say, mahaba ang buhok yan. Mahaba kasi, ang haba ako dito eh. Usually, pag sa Palawan, magugupit ako ng sarili ko with my Flow B. Okay? Nakahook sa vacuum para igupit ko. I wasn't planning to stay here for more than 1 month. Ayoko dito, masyado mainit.
It's the Filipino afro.
And then also mga halaman ko puro mga bunga na eh. Hinog na yung langka, hinog na yung marang, yung Indian mango, guibano.
Oh my God.
Dragon fruit, granada, mga saging, all ready for me to eat when I go back.
Sino nag-aani ngayon, Dok? Sino kumukuha ng mga prutas?
Yung may kaibigan ko, galing siya dito, nagpunta sa, nag-retire doon sa Puerto Princesa. She's going to build a house there. Habang wala siyang bahay, andun siya sa bahay ko, tsaka meron kaming katulong live-in.
Oh, that's good.
So anyway, Tita Josie asked me to talk about this product called stem cell. So this is a picture. I wonder if you can see this there. It's called Portier placenta. Okay? And this is the capsules that we have. Ganito ang laki.
Okay.
I use this every day. So what is a stem cell? A lot of people don't understand what stem cells are. But a stem cell is this. When a lady gives an egg and a man gives sperm, once those two get together, the first cell is called a stem cell. Okay. And then it divides and divides and divides until it becomes a specialized stem cell. When it's a specialized stem cell, there's about 300 of them in one little thing called a blastocyst. Each one of them have a certain goal in life. So some of them will make my curly hair. Some of them will make eyes, lungs, tongue, balat, everything. And eventually it makes a baby. That's what a stem cell is. Okay. And what does a stem cell do? This is very important. But before I say that, let me say one thing. Dito sa States, the number 1 and 2 killers, number 1 is high blood pressure or heart disease. Okay. Number 2 is cancer. Pero sa Pilipinas, we are number 1 in the world. Sa Pilipinas, number 1 in the world for heart disease and stroke.
Okay.
And we have a lot of people that have diabetes, and we have a lot of people that are developing breast cancer or different types of cancer. It's so difficult for them is, number 1, it's very expensive to treat. Number 2, there's no cure. The big pharma does not make medicines that cure things because their purpose is to make customers. And they want customers to be around for as long as they can be on their medicines. So let's talk about diabetes, right? So diabetes, how do you get diabetes? Very simple. It's the diet is very poor. What is the number one cause of diabetes in the Philippines or even in the Dito's States is white rice. White rice. Okay. Why? Because white rice has no nutrients. If you give someone white rice and only white rice for 2 to 3 months, that person will die because there's no nutrients in there. There only is a conversion to sugar. Okay. And it's so high in sugar, eventually it destroys the pancreas. The second thing is that causes a lot of diabetes in the Philippines is the water Filipinos drink.
Oh,
Kasama tubig ng Pilipino. Alam mo yung tubig, Josie? Yung tubig ng Pilipino? Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola. Yan ang problema sa mga Pilipino. They're hooked on these kinds of sodas that are actually drugs. They totally destroy the quality of your life, and it destroys the pancreas. It also has so much sugar, plus the rice has so much sugar in it. If you're developing cancer, cancer survives on one thing, and that is sugar. It can get it bigger and bigger because of sugar intake. So one of the things that you could do and most Filipinos will not do this, is switch your white rice to brown rice or switch it to red rice or black rice. The difference is those rices have vitamins, fiber, and the black rice has one extra thing that every rice doesn't have. It's called an antioxidant. In China, they called that it was called the forbidden rice because only the rich could afford it. Pati sa Pilipinas, kasi medyo mahal ang isang kilo ng black rice is about 100 pesos, no? So those, if a person switches and reduce the amount of rice they take, less likely they can develop diabetes. But there are ways to fix it now. We're using alternative or what we call regenerative medicine. So as the baby grows, when they are born, they have about 100% of their stem cell. And when they get older, into teen years, according to Dr. Beltram in the Philippines, they start dropping the amount of stem cells in their body. They only have maybe 10%. When they get to about 30 years old, they only have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4% of their stem cells left. So between 30 and above is where you get all your medical illnesses, all your major medical illnesses, because you don't have stem cells to go there and regenerate or repair your problems inside your body. People, I was at a friend's house the other day. We were talking, and she said, my friend she looks good because she's healthy on the outside, right? But in the inside, you never know. You never know how much clogs are in their heart. Their heart could be very, very delicate. Like we have a cousin in San Francisco. I just found out that 2 or 3 of his arteries in his heart is almost totally blocked.
Oh.
Okay? Totally blocked. So what's the medical treatment for that? They take veins out of your legs and put it into your heart. Very expensive. And then the legs always are swollen because you don't have any more veins there. And then it could also get clogged again within 3 to about 10 years. So you got 3 to 10 years, you can have another heart attack, and then they can use the veins on the opposite leg. Okay, another very expensive. But we've seen people that have taken. This is a physician, in Turlock. She's 80 years old, having chest pains when she walks. She used to walk 5 kilometers, then she reduced it to 1 kilometer, and she's still getting chest pain. She couldn't walk 3 flights in her own hospital because of chest pain. She started taking our product, the Portia placenta, within wala pang isang buwan, she was able to start walking again. She has no more chest pain. Amazing results. So we've seen a lot of people improve. People ask me, why people improve on Portia? It's very simple. Portia placenta improves the immune system so well that your immune system will go after different problems in your body and reverses those problems. For instance, I have osteoarthritis in my right knee and in my hips. For 9 months, I could not sleep on my left side or my right side. Grabe sakit. No, I started taking Portier placenta. Wala nang sakit. It's gone. Okay. And as a hobby in Puerto Princesa, I teach karate for free. I just love to do that. So Portier has helped me a lot. All right. The other thing it has helped me is I used to get gout a lot. If I would eat a little baboy, lechon manok or lechon baboy, nako, the next day, ang sakit-sakit din pa ako. Ngayon, wala na. This product works very well.
Pero, Doc,
yes.
let me just stop you there for a while.
Okay.
The vitamin, that medicine or that supplement that you are discussing about or sharing to us, the Portier, the stem cell, did it really come from a human being or from an animal?
Let me explain
why
this.
don't you educate us
Okay.
where it's made and all
Let
of that?
let me explain, okay? About 21 years ago, Switzerland has been using sheep placenta, and they also do it in Germany. Remember Enrile and Estrada, they went to Germany to get this. Look at Enrile. He's around 65 years old. He looks like 50, and he has lots and lots of energy, even at 95 years old. So they went to Germany to get it. Most likely, Marcos went to Switzerland, and it cost $40,000 for one injection. Okay, our stem cell is FDA approved in the Philippines as a food supplement. It is not a drug. Okay, it is a food supplement. That means it's a natural product, and when you take it, if you're having multiple medicines for multiple problems, you can still take our placenta because it doesn't interact with medications. Matter of fact, we just heard of one man who had COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. He was on 8 different medicines a day. He started taking this within a short period of time. He was down to just 1 medicine a day, and he looked so much more healthy. All right. So our
Your product.
a Singaporean company.
Where again? Sorry, say that again. Your product is manufactured where?
Manufacturing plant is in New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah. The research and development was in Singapore. Okay. So in New Zealand, we're using deer placenta. And the Chinese, for over 1,000 years, feel that the deer had all these special parts to them, and they would eat different parts of the deer. Matter of fact, probably about a few years ago, they used to sell deer antlers in capsules for an aphrodisiac here in the States. I know that, And then we use the placenta. So we don't kill the deer. So the deer develops a doe, and then lalabas ng the placenta, we use the placenta. And this company has been around for 13 years.
Okay.
We have not had anybody that has any medical problems with this product. You could have a detox reaction, which shows you that the Portier is working. I had a detox reaction. The second day I took it, I had 3 LBMs. And then a week later, naubo ako. And every time naubo ako, ang daming phlegm ang lumabas. And I did that for about 1 month. And then it just stopped. So it removed all the phlegm from my body. So it was taking out toxins that I built up in my body that I didn't even know about. All right.
So should you talk to a doctor first and tell them that you will now take that medication, especially to those people that are taking a lot of prescribed medication?
This is what we tell people. You can start taking Portier placenta. It's good if you got laboratory before. Start taking Portier placenta, and about a month later, go to your doctor and see if all the medicines that you're taking is needed. He may be able to reduce your medicines or even stop them. I'll give you an example. There is a physician in the Philippines. He was the president of the Filipino Medical Association. He is now the president of the Stem Cell Association in the Philippines. He started he's a MD that's injecting twice a day in insulin, twice a day for 15 years. He started taking portion placenta, and all of a sudden, around the 5th month, he started having hypoglycemic episodes. In other words, his blood glucose levels have been dropping. And so what he did was he stopped his insulin, and his blood glucose levels are normal now. He doesn't need insulin anymore. So this is one reason it works. But we always say about a month later, go ahead and get an evaluation to see if you still need all your medicines.
But there's just one thing that I want to clarify with you. I think I heard you say that this is FDA approved in the Philippines.
As a food supplement.
So
and
here in America,
it is not yet approved, but the company said that they will be opening up the United States next year. We already have people taking it. We have a doctor in Florida. We have people in Colorado. We have people in Chicago. We have people in Washington. We have people in California. And I have a lot of friends here that are taking it. Let me tell you about one friend. He is a schoolmate of mine. He graduated 2 years later, and he's a pediatrician in the Philippines. He came here, and he started as a nurse practitioner. And going around to all the senior citizens places, he developed positive COVID. And his mother's living with him in the house, and she's 100 years old, and she developed COVID. So they were admitted to Summerlin Hospital. His laboratories were totally off all the time. They never went to normal. And then his mother died at 100 years old on Good Friday. Good Saturday, all his labs became normal. On Sunday, they extubated him. And he was so weak, he could not even hold a cell phone. So he stayed in the hospital probably another month after that. And then when he was discharged, I saw him about 2 days after. He was walking with a walker, and he has oxygen 24 hours a day. And he told me, the pulmonologist told him, listen, your lungs may not come back for more than a year because you may develop fibrosis in your lungs. And he asked the doctor, are you trying to scare me? And he goes, no, I'm just telling you the truth. Your lungs on an MRI are very, very bad. So when I was in his house, I gave him 2 capsules of Portier. And we stayed there for about 3.5 hours. About the 3rd hour, he said to me, gosh, my lungs, my chest feels lighter. And so he just got on a Zoom meeting probably about 2 weeks ago. And now, after just 2 weeks on Portier placenta, he's able to take off his oxygen. He can go around for about 9 hours without oxygen. He went to the store without the walker. He's getting better and better. And just this morning, I clicked on, and he's singing a song. Before, he cannot even say a few words because he runs out of breath, shortness of breath all the time. Gumaling siya. He's doing extremely well on our product.
Let's pause on that, Doc, because it's 6:30, and we are going to have our group prayer. Kasi maraming nakikinig na naggagawa tayo ng prayer at 6:30. Kaya sana lahat tayong nakikinig, let's bow our head. Naming makapangyarihan, pakinggan mo po kaming mga taong sumasamba sa inyo. Naniniwala sa iyo, nagmamahal sa iyo. Huwag mo po kaming talikuran. Diyos naming Hesukristo, protektohan mo po kami laban sa virus na ito. Diyos naming mahiwaga, bendisyonan mo po kami. Bigyan niyo po ng talino ang aming mga doktor, mga scientist na sana ay makatuklas sila ng gamot laban sa virus na ito. Bendisyonan mo po ang lahat ng frontliners, ang lahat ng taong tumutulong sa paglaban sa virus na ito. Diyos naming mabait, Diyos naming maunawain at mapagmahal. Dinggin po ninyo ang aming panawagan. Maawa po kayo sa amin. Kung kami po ay nagkasala, patawarin mo po kami. Diyos naming banal, Diyos naming mapagmahal, Diyos naming mabait, dinggin mo po ang aming panawagan. Diyos naming banal, bendisyonan mo po kami. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, ng Espiritu Santo. Amen. Gusto ko rin po sanang ipahiwatig sa inyong lahat na sa ngayon, ang confirmed na cases dito sa Nevada ay mayroon na pong 22,419. Ang mga namatay po ay mahigit na 534. Sa California po, 263,000 na po ang confirmed. Ang mga namatay ay 6,333. Sa United States, ang confirmed ay 2.93 million. Ang mga namatay po ay 132,000. Sana sa ating dasal pakinggan tayo ng Panginoon. Na sana ay siya lang ang makakagamot, makakapaghinto sa virus na ito. Diyos ko, sana sa mahiwagang kamay mo, bendisyonan mo kaming lahat. Sana po ay matapos na ang aming mga takot dahil sa pandemic na ito. Tulungan niyo po kami, Diyos ko, hindi lang po dito sa United States, kundi all over the world. Please hear our prayers. Ganun pa man, kaugnayan sa ating dasal, meron din po akong payong gustong ipahawatig sa inyong lahat. Gusto ko pong marinig nyo na ang asawa pwedeng palitan. Ang anak pwedeng dagdagan. Pero ang magulang, nag-iisa yan. Kaya habang buhay pa sila, ipadama mo na, mahal mo sila. Mahalin mo sila ng may respeto at paggalang. Ngayon po, balik tayo kay Dr. Rico Fontillas. Doc, nabanggit ninyo na itong pinapahiwatig ninyong product nyo ay gawa sa New Zealand.
Yes.
At ito po ay placenta ng deer. Ano ba ang deer sa Pilipino? Ano ba sa atin ang deer? Usa? Yung ba?
Ewan ko.
Ano ba, Gilbert? Lahat tayo
Kasi-
ano na eh.
Tama.
Kasi sa Palawan, they have a mouse deer.
A mouse deer. Well, a deer I know is usa as far as I could just remember it. Anyways, go ahead and continue, Doc. You were talking about a friend of yours who got rid of...
Yeah. So let me say something about COVID. I just got another thing in the email that this one doctor treated over 2,000 patients that were positive for COVID. He gave them that regular medicines that they said didn't work, and he gave them zinc. And he said not one of them died, and there was only about 300 that had to be hospitalized. So that was the old medicine that President Trump was talking about. They use it for different purposes like lupus and stuff and rheumatoid arthritis. So it's a good medicine. It does help, right? But we also had a case in the Philippines. There was a family of 11. They all developed positive coronavirus, and they were hospitalized. The youngest was 11. The oldest was 92. The 92-year-old, when he got to the hospital, had a heart attack and died. All the rest, someone donated the portier placenta to this family. Everybody was released from the hospital. No, not anyone went on ventilators. Okay?
Wow.
So we know it can be helpful because it improves the person's immune system, which your immune system will fight off many, many different problems. We've had people that were developing a dementia, and forgetting the names and stuff of their husband and their children. And when she started taking this, her memory came back. And she also had Parkinson's, and now she doesn't have Parkinson anymore. All right. We had another person that had acute kidney failure. And for acute kidney failure, they told him that they needed a kidney transplant in the Philippines. So, tasang kamay kayo, who would donate a kidney? That's the problem because walang tumaas ang kamay. Nobody would give it. So what happened was he started taking Portier, and about 6 months later, the doctors told him, oh, hindi naman kailangan kidney transplant. Gumaling ang kidney mo. We have a lady that had ovarian cancer, had her ovaries removed. 2 years later, came back with vengeance. She had kalat everywhere in her lower abdomen. Someone's calling me. Oh, that's my person in Puerto Princesa, in Cebu. I'll call her later. Anyway, so what happened was she started taking Portier placenta. Her count before she started taking, her cancer count was 162. After 3 months, it dropped down to 24. So as it's dropped, the count is dropping. That means the count is leaving. The cancer is going away. We had another physician that had a double mastectomy, and she had a bone scan done, and the bone scan said there's possibility that there is a metastasis to her chest, to her rib cage, right? So they said repeat the study in 3 to 4 months, and let's see what happens. Just a second, let me tell Nessa. Nessa, I'm on a Zoom meeting. I'll call you back. Nasa Zoom ako. So this lady, after 4 months, she had another bone scan done, and the bone scan said, yes, verified, she has bone cancer. So she started taking the product, and I think about 6 months later, she had another bone scan done. Clear, no more cancer. It's really amazing.
Those good stories that you have, Doc, are you compiling testimonials? From
Yes, not only the testimonials, but when they first started, they just been giving, in 2008, they've been giving this to all these kind of people, anybody. But now all the physicians and the people who are more educated are asking people to take laboratory before and laboratory after so they can show the improvement. All right. So we've seen a lot of people, prostate cancer, gone. One guy, he was 32 years old. His sperm count was only 8%. He cannot foster a child with 8% sperm. He started taking our product 19 months later. His sperm count went from 8% to 80%. May anak na siya. Okay. We've seen one of my mentors there, his prostate was enlarged. And if it goes over they call it the PSA, prostatic specific antigen, is a laboratory. If it goes over 4, it's questionable. It could be cancer. His was 50. Okay. And in 1 month taking Portier placenta, it dropped down to 1.5. Amazing results. And he tells me he used to get up 2-3 times at night to ihi. Now he can sleep through the whole night, no problems. And
how are you able to share this product to your Filipino friends and neighbors in the Philippines? Are you having a party or?
Yeah, sometimes before COVID, we used to have little meetings, okay? Meetings in different places, and then we would talk to them about this. Now, the Philippines is one of the countries in Southeast Asia that they started this with. There's about 13 other countries. And if you take all those other countries and put it together, compared to the Philippines outsells all those other countries with Portier placenta.
And
right?
how is your delivery? You order it from where? Where is your?
We have several offices in the Philippines. So I get mine straight from the office in MOA. And the reason why I do this is because there are fake stem cells out there. Matter of fact, one of my friends, he came to the United States, the ubos yung stem cell niya, he ordered it from Amazon, and when he got it, all the stem cells stuck together, parang glue. And I asked my upline, what's going on? He said, that's fake, because ours do not stick together. And they showed a thing where they got a bag of these stem cells. They opened it up. It was some kind of green goo in it.
So
So
what happened? Did they refunded the money?
how can you refund it? It didn't buy it from the office,
Oh,
and
well,
it was fake. It was fake.
what I'm saying is, if your company knows that another company is selling it, wouldn't they question that?
Well, that's why we tell everybody, and I tell all my reps, if you want this stem cell, either order it from me, and I'll order it from the office in Manila. Okay, so we have an office in Manila, we have an office in Iloilo, we have an office in Cebu, and an office in Davao. And so people who need the stem cell, we order it from there. Matter of fact, I ordered stem cell the other day. They got it on Monday. They sent it to me by DHL. I got it on Thursday.
So the one that you sold me
Is the
is
original.
original, huh?
Yes.
But before you go, I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna see if they're stuck together. You better give me my money back.
Of course I will. But I know it's not fake.
It better
Okay.
not be.
So let's go on. There was another lady. This was really, really interesting. This lady had a double mastectomy. Okay, she had cancer of the breast, and out of the chest there was growing a tumor, and the tumor was big as a mango. A big mango, and they did radiation and chemotherapy. She failed both of them. Yung doctor niya, sabi niya, uwi ka na. You have 2 weeks to live. So she went back to Agoo, La Union, and her relatives gave her stem cell. And she took 2 capsules 4 times a day. Now the doctor said 2 weeks she's going to be dead. A month and a half later, the tumor is totally gone. And she got on a Zoom meeting and she was discussing this, and it's been over a year now. She's had no more problems with that. So we've seen that. We have a lady also, a lady that has been in the wheelchair because she had degenerations of her nerves in her legs. And her doctora, her private doctor, cannot do anything to get this lady out of the wheelchair. So my friend suggested to the doctora, subukan mo itong stem cell. Alam mo ang sabi yung doktora? I will never give my mother stem cell. Well, the mother had different idea. She started taking it, and now she's out of a wheelchair, and she's walking. All right?
Those are nice stories, Doc. Let's take a break from that and let Gilbert, why don't we acknowledge some of our listeners? Do you have any there, Gilbert?
Oh, I sure do. I have, a whole lot right here on my watch party, actually. I want to go and say hello to Almen Tubal, Josa Ramos, Mary Isu Ario, Sarvi Cedillo, okay, Baby Samonte, John, Dante Ulanday, Vilma Gore. You know Ate Vilma, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Hi, Vilma.
On mine, I have Bennett Kamet, si Mary Ann, si Gidget de Guzman, si Miles Oliveros. Hello, likewise, happy Monday to all of you now. Si William Rutherford, hi William, and hi to Isabel and our little William. Go ahead.
Kimberly Lou Ashley Figuera, Frank Legaspi in Florida, Arthur Mendoza, Maria Aponte, Bobby Rigoroso, shout out from Fort Washington, Maryland. Okay.
Wow.
Nora Santos and Bing Longakit.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness. Did you read Gidget de Guzman, no?
Yeah, so also si Maggie Cabatumando.
Hi Maggie, si Gidget, sabi niya, I love you, Ate Josie Harrison. Naks naman na.
Also Julianne Torremoro.
Okay.
Alrighty. And so you saw
Nice.
Eri Takahashi Estrada and DJ Chamzi.
Naku, nasa akin din si Flora Sison. Sino yun kaya? Kaya yun si Flora Sison.
Kuya Jay Rivera.
Oh, si Jay. Hi, Jay.
Okay. Did you get Miles Oliveros?
Yes.
And of course, Diogenes Cahilig Ricarte. Rex Ricarte here.
Oh, hi, Mr. Ricarte. I have Maria Wiltrout is watching. Wow, we have a lot of listeners. Yung binasa mo na yun, si Diogenes Kahilig Ricarte. Oo.
Yeah. Also, Riza Marie Ramirez of Cafe Moda. Also want to say hi to Lai and DJ Spencer out
Okay.
there at Cafe Moda.
Thank you so much for listening, mga kababayan. Maraming salamat po dahil pag nalalaman namin nakikinig kayo, nasasayahan po kami magdala sa inyo ng kaligayahan, na isang oras na kaligayahan. At lagi tayong merong bisita, gaya ngayong araw na ito, hahaba na ang buhay nyo dahil sa binibenta ni Dr. Fontillas. Yan. Sa USA, nanggaling yan sa USA. Yan. The deer, di ba? The deer. Teka muna, meron akong joke. Gusto ko lang ihatid. O bago ang joke ko, I want to give a community service. Here in Nevada, we always have this community service that we offer by inviting all the employees of the Philippine consulate. They come here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and then they offer the outreach program, the consular outreach program, whereby yung mga Pilipino magpapalit ng passport, kukuha ng dual citizenship, mga announcement ng birth, ng death, and so forth. Pumupunta na sila rito, kaya ang mga Pilipino hindi na pupunta pa sa California. Pero unfortunately po, sa mga nakikinig sa inyo, kung may magtatanong sa inyo tungkol sa consular services, ito pong buong taon ng 2020, wala po tayong consular outreach program. Kasi po, dahil po sa COVID-19. Kaya unfortunately, wala. Kaya kung kayo po ay gustong gustong mag-renew ng passport, you have to call the numbers. You Google the Philippine Consulate. I think it's LA Consulate, something like that on Google. Tapos, pwede kayong magawa ng appointment because they only take appointment. You cannot walk in there. No, you can't. You have to have an appointment. You have to tell them your case, and then they will give you the time and the date. Okay? Wala tayong consular outreach. Ito na yung aking joke bago natin bigyan si Dr. Fontillas ng 5 more minutes. Ang joke ko ay ito.
It's Tita Josie's joke time.
Okay? When your life is in darkness, pray to God and ask Him to free you from darkness. And if after the prayer and you are still in darkness, please go to the electric company and pay your bill. Sabihin pala, hindi ka pa nagbabayad ng electric mo. Kaya ikaw, Doc, pag mo madilim sa bahay mo, hindi yung kuryente may diferensya, hindi ka pa nagbabayad. Kaya,
Ayan. That's the wise Tita Josie. Anak niya si Jokoy. It runs in the family. So, before I leave also.
Doc, before you go, I just want to let you know that we have like 9 minutes. So be cognizant of your time. If you're wearing a watch, go ahead and introduce your whatever you want to say about your product, please.
Okay. I wanted to tell people if they want more information, I'm on Facebook. And it's under Rico Fontillas, and it shows a picture, a cartoon picture, a person that's in a karate uniform with a big hair like me. That's me. Yes. Or they can call. We're going to only be here maybe 2 more weeks at 725-221-3122. So let me go back to the stem cell. We have several people that have a autoimmune disease called rheumatoid arthritis. Very painful, and then if you let it go, you have you cannot use your hands or fingers or anything after that. One lady was very painful, and she started taking our stem cells. All the pain went away. Another lady had osteoarthritis, gone. One doctor went back to the Philippines to die because he had prostate cancer for 10 years, 76 years old, and so he started taking the Portier placenta, and about 4 months later, he went to have laboratory. Ayaw maniwala ang results. Bumalik dito sa States, had a full physical exam, and everything done. And the doctors told him, Doc, you have no more prostate cancer. Oh, Doc, you have no more diabetes. So he's now enjoying his life. He's probably around 70 years old now, and he's enjoying his life. Okay. We have several doctors that have used this. We had a gentleman that had a knee injury when he was 14 years old. For 53 years, he cannot squat. He cannot kneel down. Okay. After 4 months on chair, we have a picture of him squatting for the first time.
So it
We do,
lubricates your joints.
yeah, it helped his joints. I don't know
Wow.
what kind of knee injury he had, but he could not
Is
kneel
there?
down.
You guys got samples? Can I try?
The company doesn't give samples, but you can try it. I'll sell it to you.
Magkano yung
Like a small one.
isang bote?
Yung isang bote, yung ganito, isang bote is $400 US.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
4.
60 capsules. It's good for about a month. Okay?
Pag naubos ko na yan, Doc, pag naubos ko na yung napili ko sa 60 capsule, ano na ba ako, magiging Superman ako, tsaka meron ba yung may siguradong gaganda ka? Pwede kang gumanda.
They can order Olets from me, okay, through the internet. We had a young child too that had leukemia, and every week he needed blood transfusions. Started taking the Portier placenta, doesn't need blood transfusions. Autistic children have improved on this. We have a 7-year-old that had cirrhosis of the liver, most likely due to infection. Wala nang problema kasi gumaling ang liver niya.
So in essence, talagang nakakatulong, Doc, ang Portier na yan, yung stem cell na yan.
Yes.
We are running out of time, Doc.
Okay.
Please repeat again the contact information whereby
Okay.
If
Someone likes to call us, you can talk to my wife at 725-221-3122, or I'm on Facebook under Dr. Rico. It doesn't say doctor, but it says Rico Fontillas, and it looks like a cartoon figure with a big head of hair and a karate uniform, and that's me.
So actually,
All
Doc,
right.
you are a psychiatrist, correct?
I'm a child psychiatrist,
You are
yes.
a child psychiatrist, not a medical doctor. I mean, you are a medical doctor by psychiatry department. Anyway, show your product again, Doc.
Yes. There it is.
That's your product, and that is
Portier placenta.
Yeah, that's $400.
Yeah.
And okay, thank you, Doc. I just want to say hello to Ate Raquel Chua, nakikinig daw siya. Si Mary Ann Joanne Cahucom, that is my cousin. At saka si Joy Romero Glorioso. Sino yun?
Also, Tita Gidget de Guzman Ramos
Okay.
saying to say hello to Nilda Rodeo. Okay.
So,
And then also, we want to also say hi to Judith de Guzman Ramos.
okay. I think I read one more person here. I know I read Bennett comment. Anyway, Maria Joan Cahucom. Anyways, I think we greeted all of them. Kasi, Doc, we want to acknowledge them, Kasi
Yes.
gusto namin
Yes.
malaman nila na we are acknowledging them.
And also tell them, Josie, Palawan is the most beautiful island in the world. They should come and visit it. It is wonderful there. And I'm there.
I'll go
Yes.
visit you again, Doc.
Again. Oh, I have to go there.
Yes.
Also, a shout out to Bill Sprague. Thank you so much for joining.
Oh,
That's
si
right.
Maki, na-announce na natin si Maki, no? Hi, Maki. We love you. Si Vilma Gore. Okay, I think we read everybody. If we missed you, please listen and watch us again, okay? Gilbert, real fast. Please give them again our links para hindi sila makamiss, please.
All right. So if you're just tuning in now, you can go ahead and find this on Facebook right after we're done with the show. Also on Amazon Fire TV. Just type in PH for Philippines, LV for Las Vegas Radio, and then you'll see this segment of the show right now. And also on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcast.
Okay. At sa lahat ng nakikinig sa amin ngayong araw nito, huwag niyong kalilimutang magdasal dahil ang ating problema ay hindi pa po tapos at marami pa tayong mga balakid na nakaharang sa ating paningin. Kaya gusto nating lahat ay lumiwanag.
Okay.
Doc, I want to say thank you for sharing your product to us. And I do hope that people that are listening will try your medication. Not really a medication, it's a supplement. Which
Supplement,
is good,
yes.
and thank you so much for
Thank you.
Sino yun?
Bag ng karabe eh.
Oh,
No, wala ulit.
okay, sige.
That's
Also-
Ilocano.
Doc, magsabi na kayo ng thank you sa ating mga nakikinig. Go ahead.
Say,
Magpasalamat na kayo sa atin.
ay, salamat sa lahat just for listening. I'm Dr. Fontillas. I am a child adolescent psychiatrist living in Puerto Princesa, the most beautiful island in the world. So I hope people will come and join us. Visit Puerto Princesa. You can order the stem cells anytime through me. And I always expect people to get well on this product, not just
Okay.
treated.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead, Gilbert.
Okay, shout out once again to Van Tirona. Thank you so much for watching right now. MVC Odads, hello from Laguna, Philippines. All right, thank you so much, everybody. Yeah, once again, this is Oras ng Ligaya with Tita Josie and I myself, Kuya Gilbert. And you can watch this segment once again, Facebook after this, Facebook, Amazon Fire TV, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple Podcasts.
And Alexa, di ba? Alexa also.
Oh, yes, definitely Alexa. You can hear it live. Yes.
So thank you so much again. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagwa-watch sa amin dito sa Facebook at pakikinig sa amin sa Facebook din, no? At sa lahat ng mga link na binigay sa inyo ni Gilbert. At si Johan ay nandiyan lang sa gilid dyan, sa tabi dyan, hindi niyo siya nakikita. Pero napakabait pong tao yan. Maraming salamat, Johan, sa lahat ng tulong mo sa akin. And thank you so much. We will play the song of Jonathan Potenciano. What a beautiful, wonderful world. Bye. See you. Thank you.
I see trees that are green, red roses too. I've watched them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies that are blue and clouds of white.
Tuloy ang Ligaya next week. Oras ng Ligaya will be back next Sunday, 6 p.m. Las Vegas time. Only here on PHLV Radio.